Ethiopia is about 10.7 billion barrels of oil unrisked and 1.17 billion barrels risked. So currently we're trading at about 18 cents a barrel unrisked and risked at about $1.64 per barrel. But if you look at the Heritage sale in Uganda, Heritage sold their assets there to Tullow for $4.23 per barrel. We use that as a benchmark and just try to create a value of what we think we're sitting on with this new resource report. We're looking at an unrisked value of about $50 billion. But we know all our prospects aren't going to work. So if you look at the risk number, we're looking at $5.3 billion. Our current market capitalization is about $2.2 billion. Our share price has jumped, from $1.15 up to now sitting at around $10. So we think there's still a big gap to fill here. And now it's time to drill these prospects up and prove up what we think is going to be a several billion barrel play. While I have the slide up, let me mention the cash position we're in. We've got about $85 million consolidated between Horn and Africa Oil. Africa Oil has about 60, and Horn has about $25 million as of June. If you're not familiar with the Lundin Group of companies, here's some examples of what the Lundin Group has done. Africa Oil is one of the Lundin Group companies. Our big boss is Lucas Lundin. Take a look at Tanganyika or Valkyries or Redback. These are oil and gas companies, or Redback's a mining company. You can look at the 2002 share price and the market capitalization, and then what happened to those individual companies as the market share was increased, the value of the shareholders was increased, and these were sold. Tanganyika was sold to Sinopec in 2008 for $1.9 billion. So if you look at just these companies, the 9-year increase has gone from $173 million to over $20 billion. The average share price increase is 32 times. In all our blocks, we have a strong community development CSR type program. We identify what the communities need, pertinent projects at reasonable budgets, and we work closely with the communities to make sure those projects are implemented as we perform our operations. Typical projects might be health-related, they might be education-related, simple things like providing a solar lamp so the children can study at night. It's been a real big winner for us. So these are projects that we implement with the help of our Lundin Foundation. We do this across all our blocks in Africa. So I'd say in summary, we've picked up a big position here in East Africa. It's a good position. We made our first discovery with Gamia. We brought in some excellent partners, Tullow and Marathon and others. We've brought in additional rigs to accelerate the program. We're hoping to drill between 10 and 12 high-impact exploration wells over the next 18 months. Say by the end of next year, we'll have finished that program. So the goal of our whole program is to de-risk this, particularly this tertiary trend and possibly the Cretaceous trend, and see if we can bring these potential resources into contingent resources and into reserves. Thank you very much.